Assalamualaikum. Hi guys, welcome to my channel Math Made Easy. Today's topic is factorizing quadratics. It is a little bit different from linear equations because at the end of factorizing a quadratic equation, I'm gonna get two linear equations. Number one rule is you have to find the factors for 8. So if you multiply any two numbers, you have to get 8, and when you add them, the answer should be 6. There are some steps you have to take care of first, because there's a plus sign here, plus sign here. So I have some rules that I've made myself, and these rules really help to solve these questions. If you have got plus sign here and plus sign here, the first sign is important. If you have got plus sign here, then you have to find two numbers. If you multiply them together, you have to get 8, and if you have to add them, you are going to get 6. If you have minus sign in the first term, then you have to find two numbers with both negative sign, and if you got both signs plus and minus, then you have to got two numbers with one with plus and one with minus. This is a very important rule, so I will try to explain this rule by doing some examples in front of you. So first example is I've got plus sign in the second term, so I have to find two numbers with plus sign. First of all, you have to find two numbers. If you multiply, you will get the answer 8. But if you add them, the answer should be 6. What are the factors of 8? 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 1 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. And 1 times 8 is 8. So you have to decide. If I multiply 4 times 2, answer is 8. If I add them together, 4 add 2, the answer is 6. But if I use this fraction, then 1 times 8 is 8. But if I add 8 and 1, the answer is 9. So it is not equal to this quadratic equation. So I can write these terms. So this is very important step. You have to first of all find two factors, two numbers. If you multiply, the answer should be 8, the last term, and if you add them, the answer should be because I have got some constants. In quadratic equation, this, suppose if I call it A, if I call it B, and if I call it C, I've got three constants. So you can call them constants, terms. I can write x squared plus 4x plus 2x plus 8. So in the middle term, you have to replace with the new two terms. So in these two new terms, if I multiply 4 times 2, 4 times 2 is 8, and 4 add 2 is 6. Actually, these two equations are exactly same. I'm just factorizing. I'm finding some terms so I can make this quadratic equation into a linear equation. The second step, take these two terms first and these two terms together. Very simple. What is the common in these two terms? There's no number here. It's only 1 here, 4 here. but there are 2 x's here, 1 x here. What is the leftover? X. 1x is gone outside. This is from our previous lesson. And 4 left. Plus, what is the common in these two terms? There are 2 numbers, 2 and 4. So, previous lesson, quadratic, simple factorization. In 2 and 8, what is common? We have to read the timetable. So, if 2 and 8, 2 comes in 8 comes in 2 timetable. So, I'm taking 2 outside. Leftovers, because there's only x here, there's no x for, that's why x is coming in the bracket. Plus, now we have to read the timetable. 2 how many times is 8? 4. So the next step, you have to collect these 2 terms together. I can write it down them like this, and x plus 4, you have to. Actually, I am doing factorizing in this term, this step as well. If I underline this term and this term separately, what is the common in these 2 terms? X plus 4 is here as well, x plus 4 is here as well. If I take x plus 4 outside the bracket, what is left inside the bracket? X plus 2. So now our quadratic equation has been converted into linear equations. I'm going to do another question. And I will do one example in which I will explain how you will solve the quadratic equation if you got a minus sign in front of the terms. But in this equation, I'm going to solve a simple one just to make it more easier for you to understand. Again, this is a quadratic equation. I've got 3 constants. The last one, 12. I have to find 2 numbers. If I multiply, I will get the answer 12, and if I add them, because there's a plus sign here, so the both terms will be plus sign. The both terms will be with plus sign. So 2 numbers, if you are multiplying, the answer will be 12, and if you are adding them together, the answer will be 7. What are the factors of 12? 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times table, next table, 3 times 4 is 12. 6 times 2 is 12 as well, and 12 times 1 is 12. Now both numbers will be with plus sign, so I'm not changing any signs between them. This first term, 6 times 2, 12. If I'm going to add 6 and 2, the answer will be 8. So this is wrong. This is not going in this term. 4 times 3, 12. If I'm going to add 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. Keep an eye on this term as well. 12 times 1 is 12. And if I'm going to add 12 and 1 is 13. So which term from these 3 is going to fix in this term? So this one. Because if you are multiplying a square plus 3a plus 4a plus 12. So if I am multiplying 4 times 3, 12. But if I'm adding them, 4 plus 3 is 7. So this factor is fixed in this equation. This you have to work out your timetables. You have to work which 2 numbers are going to multiply and giving you the last term answer, and if you are adding them together, it's giving you the middle answer. So again, I'm separating these 2 terms. In these 2 terms, taking the common out. Remember this method? What is the common in these two terms? A is common because two A's are here, one A is here. So one A is common in these two terms. Leftovers, from two A's I've taken one A outside, only one A left inside, plus from 3 A's outside is common and 3 left, plus 4A plus 12. You have to find out what is common in these two terms. First go for the numbers, 4 and 12. What is the common? 4 times 3 is 12. So 12 and 4, 4 is common. A is not common because A is here, but there is no A in this term. So that's why leftovers A plus 4, how many times is 12? 3. Again factorize this term, A plus 3, because A plus 3 is common in this term as well. What are the leftovers? Make another bracket, A plus 4, separate it, another bracket. So these are two linear equations that are made from the quadratic equation, and this is called factorizing quadratic equation. Thank you so much for watching this video for today. I hope you like this topic, and I hope you understand this topic as well. And I'm going to make another video in which I'm going to explain factorizing quadratic equation with minus signs, and different questions I will solve in that video. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Maths Made Easy. Bye.